Do you ever wonder why things turned out the way that they did?
Not really.
I mean, like, why don't we ever talk anymore? Or, like, what if I never even moved here? I would have never met you, or Christina, or Alex, and we wouldn't be here having this conversation at this, like, exact moment in time. I mean, it's not like I chose to be here, but really I sort of did.
You sounded so deep right there.
Whatever. I just don't know where my life is taking me exactly. Okay, like this probably happens to you too. You plan things out, you make to-do lists, and they never seem to work out. It's like there's like this outside force, like guiding me down a path I don't really want to go down towards.
I mean, guess it'll all make sense someday.
Dear Grace, I know it's not much to say, and I'm just one person, but a year ago today, I made a decision that changed my life. Curled up in a ball, crying, I despised myself for being torn between the luxury of routine and comfort. I could see the light, but I did not want to follow it. You once told me that happiness is a choice, that through all the hardships in life, you have the say in how it affects you. Maybe I'm being sentimental, but the truth is, I miss you, Grace, and that's my choice. You know the saying, if you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. But if you're at peace, then you're living in the present. But how can I live in the moment when a part of me is missing? That every day that passes is becoming harder and harder to remember what you were like, your subtle nuances and your ethereal complexities. I often think about how most of us are just stuck, dwelling on the fragments in our minds and the memories that have so defined who we are. Last week, I was digging through some old photographs of us, thinking there was a time when these weren't just memories, and I came across this photo of us. Remember? It was the last night we spent together, and the one memory I dwell on most. We spent the day walking around our favorite museum, looking around, admiring, and arguing which painting we liked best. You taught me how it was to view the world in your own unique perspective. Everything just became so much more beautiful when you'd stop and start paying attention. Then we went to the beach, walked along the shore. Total cliche, but we didn't care. We had each other, and that was all that would ever matter to us. And sure, happiness is a choice, but I would also like to add that it's a process, a journey, a constant decision you make every day, every moment. Let's face it, we're all flawed. We're all in search of the state of well-being together. And I thought I found that in you, Grace, now that you've moved on. But you've also told me that letting go isn't the same as giving up. That maybe we should all start to let go of ourselves first before we go around worrying about lesser things. I wanted you to know that I've moved on as well. And sometimes it sucks, because I've been trying to put my life back together, but nobody really seems to notice. And isn't it funny how day to day nothing really changes, but when you look back, somehow everything's just so different? But they're right. You can't dwell on the past forever. And so I have a lot of making up to do, and I've decided I wouldn't want to let you down. But until next time, Grace, I just hope that you're happy.